Welcome to another episode of Found. To the left of me, Rel.
Nigga, hold on. Don't fucking do it. Don't
To
fucking
the right of me, Mick.
Just Mick.
$1 billion Glick.
$1 billion Glick.
I'll take that
That's
nickname.
crazy.
But you know, man, we gonna start this off. Congrats. You know, knowing the sex, you know, your child, man.
Praise be to Adonis.
Yeah, man. Saying that's a beautiful thing.
R.I.P.
Oh,
What?
yeah, having a girl.
Yeah.
You can't say congrats on having a baby, R.I.P.
R.I.P. to my chances, man.
Oh, I thought like you
You
had.
gonna have niggas thinking you had twins.
Nah, like bro, I thought you called Ed for a head. It was just like,
Yeah,
like,
it's
you
crazy.
see Abby walking down the steps.
Pushing that step.
Pushing down the steps.
What's good, Ed?
Free the bro Ed, man. Free the bro
Ed.
Ed, man.
Yeah.
Real one. My man's be back soon. Free him.
Yeah, true. He in jail.
On wax? You just gonna snitch on that nigga?
So, man, so what been doing with you guys lately, man? Chop it up in a while.
You know, man, just preparing.
With just spitball and brainstorming.
Nah, I'm never doing that. I don't know what you talking about. That's
Well,
crazy.
You reaching, bro. You trying to start some shit.
That's disgusting.
No.
Just getting prepared for being a family man and shit. Kid on the way. February will be here.
Oh, yeah, the Pisces.
Yeah.
Fishy ass child. You know?
Listening to girl.
That's valid.
Fishy girl will be an issue.
That's true.
Yeah, huge issue. But yeah, so I think I decided the next child.
I don't think it really would be.
I'm just gonna get
Never
it
mind, I'm not
doctored
gonna
up.
get into that. Doctored up. What you
Yeah,
mean?
I'm gonna go get the eye color decided. I'm gonna get how
Oh.
tall she gonna be.
Just get all them jeans.
Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna be in there fucking enhance.
I think that shit's scary.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
shit was gonna be in like 30 years.
Man, just get an AI.
Nah.
Just get an AI child.
Nah,
It
cause
doesn't
I'm gonna
grow.
punch that shit. It's gonna be like
Tamagotchi, just get one of them little. Make sure you feed that shit because they do die.
they do die. Yeah.
Or
I remember
that
them shits.
dinosaur. That
It's a
dinosaur.
fucking cheetah pet. Just keep that shit.
Did they have like the little Digimon shits like
Yeah,
that too?
Yeah.
And when you walking, I had one of those when you walking, it started vibrating you into a battle. Shit.
Pull that motherfucker out.
And then you just,
Dun, 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 dun.
that's how you win. You gotta shake it faster than your opponent.
Why was you walking through the grass, my nigga?
Nah, it's not a Pokemon. Like, it's a Digimon. You could be walking anywhere. Like, you walk through the grocery store, walking, you got a little hook in your pockets.
Yeah.
Belt bucket. And you just walking, you just start vibrating.
Speaking of that shit, remember when niggas had the wallets that like
The
used
wallets
to be
with
on
the
the
chains
chain?
on it. I thought it was the coolest nigga in the county. I swear to
Everybody gonna hook you
God.
up. Ain't never had one of those
This
shits.
wasn't cool, bro.
I wasn't
Yeah,
cool.
it wasn't cool.
I was
Like, bro,
just,
I need a pocket chain.
what the fuck was you? Thought you was Jim Jones?
I don't know, son.
It was a bunch of wild shit. Them
Bro,
fucking
Nah, I never had that.
what was them belts? Them fucking like
BB
Them-
Sanders belts?
Nah, the ones with the names
mesh
on it?
shits.
Oh,
nah.
you talking about the
Niggas
mesh
was
shits.
getting beat up with them shits.
What belts you said?
Them fucking name belts.
You got the
Oh,
fucking
name
name
belts.
belts.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was
Oh, that's-
name belts.
Yo.
Then you had the shit with the LED. You could change it.
I'm saying those got
hello.
those got outlawed in our school. Every school I've been to because the girls are wrapping around their fists.
Yeah.
And just, oh yeah, wow, why like, oh,
Y'all was going to
Not
school
even-
with wild girls.
Not
I
even
swear.
wrap around their fist. They'd just be pop. That shit would leave
Yeah.
a whelp on
Yeah,
you.
that's-
Yeah, that had girls in the chokehold at my schools.
Like actual joke.
Nah,
oh
not
y'all
actually.
freaks.
Nah,
Y'all was getting
Come on,
crazy.
bro. We was kids then. You can't talk about
Y'all was
that.
in middle school giving it up, bro.
Nah, son. I remember I was in what grade? I don't remember what grade I was in, but I swear to God, 6th graders had them fucking the
Sex bracelets?
sex bracelets.
Oh,
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I remember those.
If I pop this, he gotta give me head. What? You
Yo,
are 16?
bro, I-
God, wait, whoa. You said 6th grade?
Nah, it was like fifth.
Nah,
You said 6th grade.
It was like,
Like,
I was in elementary school.
Nah, I'm gonna say I was in 7th grade, bro. Remember that, man. Shout out my homeboy DJ, man. He be watching the cat. Me and him was in 7th grade together. He was in the same class, so I know he remember those sex bands, man. And then you got the ugly girls. Oh my God, I bet you won't pop it. I won't.
Yeah, get out of
You
here.
can hold that to yourself. I think when Pink was like the Flash or some shit like that.
I forgot what
man.
them shits meant, but I remember I had one and I like took it off when I was asleep. My mom put it on with the work, and then like the I guess you know the person that she worked with told her what that was. She came back home like, "Why the hell you got this?" And I was like,
You know what that one was, right?
"It was." I don't remember the color, but it was the blowjob one. I know that for a fact. It was a blowjob one. I know that for a fact.
Walking around just
Got $1 billion. Niggas say you got $1 billion.
Oh my god, y'all niggas need to let that shit go. Y'all niggas need to let that shit go.
My bad.
Nah, that's funny, man. That it was crazy, man. Like just the weirdest shit to just catch on. People probably made that shit up because you used to get them from like the beauty supply store.
Yeah.
It's not like even like a list is on there. Like you just people
Yeah.
just
Made
know.
it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the colors were different for y'all than it was for
Yeah,
me.
that people just make that shit up, but it just.
Because I'm usually like, you know, shit start in Baltimore, then New York just shot a cop. I ain't even. I'm done. I'm not even gonna go there. That was a lie.
Yeah.
I'm not, I can't even say
I
that
would say
shit.
this nigga was out. Like this nigga used to come home, turn on 106 and Park, fresh off a hard day of school. Hey man, what's Free and AJ wearing? Matter of fact, no, you're younger than us. You was like, what's the dude?
Free and
Terrence
AJ. I
Terrence
was.
J.
I'm not that younger than y'all. I don't even know who that is.
What is Terrence J wearing today?
That nigga was lame.
No, Free and AJ. When I thought they was married.
That ass. And then yeah, it was Terrence J and Roxy, right? Nigga violated him one day.
bad, bro. Roxy
He was
bad.
violated. I think they was like dating or some shit.
It
Cause
was
one
just
day
weird shit.
he was just snapping on her, and she was just like, "All right, well, I'm done for the day. I can't deal with your bullshit."
Nah, I think something. But she was bad, man. I went to that shit one time in person. Bad.
Did you go on a Friday?
Huh?
Because Freestyle Friday was in one
Nah,
time.
Blonde Fury. Is your
Blonde
favorite.
Fury.
He said,
I know you ugly. I hear it.
Nah, he was nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
His song was hard.
Speaking of that shit though, like, if you had to lose 1 sense, what would you choose?
Smell.
Smell?
I don't need to smell shit, bro.
Nope.
I'm gonna taste it. I want to smell the shit. Just
When you lose your sense of smell,
nah,
you
but
lose
you
your sense of
said,
taste.
but you said 1 sense.
Yeah,
Taste and smell, 2 different senses.
I know, but they do work together.
I bet no, but that's not what.
You're right. You're right. But I'm saying
that's
like
like saying. That's like saying, would you lose an arm and or a leg? You're like, I'll lose a leg, but I can still run. No, they're attached to each other.
No, wait. You said leg on arm, but
that's. But I'm saying like
Yeah, I'll lose my
the things
leg,
that
but
you've
I can
been
still run,
tasting
right?
that taste good, they taste so good because of your smell. It helps. But
So,
you know, you're right. Smell is the best.
Smell, yeah.
Smell is the best.
Sure.
What would you lose? Touch, nigga? What?
Nah, I ain't losing touch.
Every time I heard that question, it was either like, would you be blonde or deaf? And I think those two are like the
worst.
The worst two to lose. Cause like I don't give a shit if I can taste. Like if I can't taste,
If I had to choose,
More the
if
better.
I had to choose like blind and deaf, I'd choose deaf.
I thought that, but losing music, which like keeps me zen, I don't think I can handle
I
that.
vibe with the vibrations.
That 808.
It's wild. Don't do that.
Nah, I feel like I feel like I would rather lose sight. You know what
Nah,
I'm
I'm
saying?
good, bro. I gotta see what I'm touching.
What?
I gotta see what I'm touching.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
No.
I thought you said I have a seed that I'm touching.
No,
I'm
I'm
like-
see what I'm touching.
Now reaching for these pauses.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what he's saying.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
all. That's why I
But
said.
yeah,
what?
smell is
see, like,
good.
my boy-
But I think I would lose taste because I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
I be eating ass.
Yeah, I think. I don't know, son. Because if you lose taste, like niggas don't want to eat, like nothing. Like, why the fuck am I eating this shit if I can't taste it? Type shit.
Yeah, you're right.
But you
But I'm
eat it
saying
for
though,
substance.
but you ever like
sustenance.
when you get sick, right? Your nose will be clogged up. You can't smell nothing, but you can still taste it.
No. That's why when people do shit, they be like, "Oh, close your nose, take the shot, you can't taste it."
Nah, I still be tasting.
That's literally what
Nah,
the
I'm saying-
reason is.
I'm saying, nah, you can still
I be
taste
eating
it.
mad hot shit. But then again, I probably feel it on the back end.
Tummy beat.
Definitely feel it on the back end. Never.
So I'm about to say, if that's the case, so if you can't
Smell.
taste it, you can still smell it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I'd rather you lose
That's
smell.
what I was.
Smell.
I think I would go with taste. I think I would go with taste because I feel like smell is attached to taste, but taste isn't attached to smell.
I think smelling is a warning for you.
What does that
I'm
mean?
just being nasty. I don't know.
You know what's great? Because now you said like the warning thing, that just made me think about some shit, right? Where it took it somewhere else, right?
Send it, please.
I bet, nah, cause like, sexually, right? Like, I bet you ever like a girl come over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you kissing or whatever like that, and then she goes to the bathroom, right?
Time out.
Different things.
Do you have hand soap in your bathroom?
Don't say shit that wasn't y'all. All right, that's all I'm saying. All right, cool. All right, okay.
hand soap. I just want to say not that. Like not what you were going back to the previous conversation, but hand soap. We all have had hand soap situations.
Yeah, 100%.
Like everybody has, every nigga has. Like if you never met a girl and the kiss name like, hand smell hand soap. You start pulling down the panties. You like,
Is that dial?
yeah, like why you smell like water?
I ain't no friend. That's why I be taking the hand soap out of my bathroom for a girl.
So you can smell it?
Just in case.
they be in the bathroom just throwing water at it at this point.
Splashing the cat.
It's supposed to smell like tap water.
Say that.
Minerals?
Yeah.
You in a room, she done went to the fucking kitchen and got some Dawn, nigga.
It tastes like pennies. It's like, no, let me stop.
That's what I'm saying, but
Wow.
like in my mind, it'd be so fucking funny to me. Like I cannot help it. Like kissing, so you pull on the pants, like. But you know I'm kind of slow with it. I ain't gonna lie. It take like 2 seconds for the shit to hit me. Like my first, I don't get it to like the knees. So I'm like, what's my hand soap?
I said,
I'd be scared, bro. I have to make sure that I'm good to get there, because there've been plenty of situations when I got to like that point, and I don't be wanting to make people feel bad or anything like that, and then got to see it through, and I get down there and like I know she knows that I was going down there to like eat her out or whatever, and I'm like, if I don't eat her out, she's gonna feel bad.
Nope.
So I got to now.
Nah.
I'll be right back. A mad mouthwash in your mouth.
Nah, I just fucking.
Nigga, see? And do what? Not taste it, nigga.
Not taste it.
Nah.
Not taste it.
Nah, I just pull them down. If it's smell it,
That's spicy.
Bro,
I don't think I ever had a smelly situation.
You never had a smelly situation?
Nah, I had some weird shit.
I had some smelly situations.
Yeah, I
bro.
remember back in the day, we was in the hood. Some random girl came out with one of our friends or whatever, and I ain't never met Shorty before. We was outside being hooligans or whatever at a basketball court. Nigga, pause.
Oh, you know who you're talking about? Alright.
So
Tell me offline. But
I'm chopping it up with her, right? Like we all chopping it up with her, and some way or another, it's me and her. I don't even think it was Dolly, but I ended up like fingering her outside and shit. And after that shit was done or whatever, I didn't know her name at the time. I didn't know nothing. But like a couple hours later, I look in my hand and like my fingers is like green.
Oh no!
I'm like, was I
Hold
digging
on. Just to be clear, it was green shit on your hand, or was your hand green?
It was like green shit on my fingers.
Did you go to the wrong spot?
Went to the whole ass thing that the 1 week.
Yeah. And then these are the ones you gotta. These are the questions you gotta ask. You said you was young.
Yeah. So like the way it occurred, it was like I was like behind her reaching in. So like if I had to reach, I had to like.
You had to go all
So
the
you
way.
missed.
No, in order for me to hit the back, I would have had to like. Feel me, scooped.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were behind,
Nice.
but no, you were
Oh,
behind
no,
her
no,
and
no,
went
no, no.
forward. And, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
That's the first one. Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm thinking, I'm like, there's no green. What? Like I could understand like red. I'm like, oh damn, this bitch, let me do that shit. But I'm like green, like how? Is it fungus? Like, what the fuck is this? She got sea moss in her fucking pit. So I never talked to her again. Except, turned out that we went to the same high school together.
Turned out like y'all went to the same high school.
Yeah.
didn't know her,
Didn't
and
know
then
her.
that happened, and then you.
And then I seen her the next year, and she was like trying to figure out why I wasn't talking to her because we had fun together in the summer. I'm like, yeah, now like, she's like, hey, how you doing? Type shit. I'm like, what's good? Breezed off.
You dapped her up.
Nah. I just gave her the head nod and moved on. Like it was, she was asking her friends like, why you want to talk to me? Why you acting weird? She was like, she ain't nothing. I didn't tell her, but I told my niggas. I'm like,
why you being weird to me?
Hey, look at my hand, poison ivy. What the fuck you do to me? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like weird situation. I know how the fuck my fingers was green. I don't know what the fuck I did. Like what type of shit I was getting myself into.
I had some stinky situations.
I did too.
Stinky.
Like, Shorty came to the crib after like school. I don't do those no more. Just go home. See me later.
You know
I
my
saw a bunch of stinky situations.
saw.
No.
I don't know. I'm too nice.
Nah,
I'm too nice.
wait a minute.
Nice.
Hold on.
Got to see it through, my boy.
That was my motto.
And
And
plus,
plus,
pray to a different guy. Y'all.
Nigga, the watchtower does not protect you.
Yes, it. Oh, boy, these wildin'. Yo, wait, question. You say see it through. You still hit or you
Seen it through.
You ate
Nigga,
it up.
wait, time out. What's worse?
Nah,
Just eating it and not hitting it?
I'm not doing nothing either.
Alright, but I'm saying, what's worse? Eating it and not hitting, or eating and hitting? Is if he know it's stinky and he just eat it and let her go about her day?
But
then that's horrible.
okay, but I can
That's
understand.
horrific.
I can understand if she smelled it.
no, I smelled and hit it.
Hey, but you smelled and ate it, boy.
I did both.
Boy.
Same thing.
Boy.
But I'm just saying,
Boy.
like, at least you hit
But
it.
if you smelled it, you could just. Nah, but you said when you down there, you got
It wasn't. Hold on. I don't.
It wasn't
That type of
pungent.
that type of stink is weird. You know what I'm saying? Because
I know what you're saying.
it smells funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
It stinks. You would say it stinks. Like you smelled it, and if you walk to a room and smelled it, you'd be like, it stinks in here.
It smell like
But
pussy.
you know, right? But it's not like a dangerous stink. You know, I don't know. I can't.
What the fuck is a DJ? Bro.
But bro,
just
like,
lose your sense of smell.
right. But like, you know, I'm in high school, and
Stink.
when I was in high school, you know, niggas is dumb in high school. Niggas trying to like, you know, the name means everything. Just doing it means a lot, right? And I'm on my homie house, and I'm with this chick who, in my eyes, I had no chance of getting with, but then I ended up in perfect position, got it, and then like got to my car, and we were like getting to it, pulled him down, and my whole car was like a bomb. I was like,
But no question.
fuck it, you know,
But now question, because I would like girls to put this in like comments, like
here we go.
I would just like a girl to really comment this, like when we pull down their pants, do they smell it and stuff?
Of course
Like,
they do.
dude, but my question, they're horrible people. Females are horrible people
To know.
it. But like,
Bro,
real shit, if
we don't know what goes on because, you know, the whole pH and
Real
anything
shit.
can set it off.
All right.
You take too many steps. You know?
Flip side of that though. So I'm not gonna tell the time range, but I used to play ball a lot, right?
Mhm.
And niggas used to, I don't know why, but back in the day, niggas always had shorts on under their jeans, right? Niggas is always ready to play ball, right? So
Same era.
niggas get the swamp.
basketball
swamp
just
set, right?
roll out, niggas, what's happening, bro?
Right,
Whatever.
niggas. Right, yeah, right. So it's been plenty of times that I come straight from playing ball or basketball practice or something, right? And pull up to shorty and get in that. Sweaty sagging on. I know my shit's sweaty. I know my shit smell like nuts.
And you know what?
And I didn't care.
I can smell myself when I'm stinking.
Yeah.
So I know they can.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
like-
they can.
But then, like, I don't know, like, alright.
If you willing to do it, like you know where I'm coming from. I'm telling you, like, yeah, I just came from playing ball was good. Oh, come over. You know, like, I'm still sweating as I walk in the door. Feel me? I still smell like outside. So it's you gotta understand what the package is gonna smell like, and you still doing it, then I'm gonna let you. So I
Honestly,
feel
like,
like that's how they think on us too.
outside of like maybe clubs, because I sweat, whatever. That's like the most like after basketball. I've never like
I always try to take a shower.
Right.
Because
Normally,
before
but
I can always smell
Bro,
myself.
I know you, so I know the situation that you ended up in when niggas out there.
yeah, I'm just saying, like,
But I'm just saying, for me, I'm like,
let's say we outside playing ball,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, a situation hit you up.
Oh, I've done it. I'm not gonna. Don't
That's
get me
what-
wrong.
that's what I'm
I've done it.
Like,
I've done it. It's been funny because like I remember I was playing softball with the homies after high school before the Navy, like in that fucking time frame.
yeah.
And I was like, I was dirty, you know. I just came from high school, playing softball, but I went to go see Shorty because she wanted to see me. I was like, I'll see you after I play softball. Got there, spanked right. She was like, you know. Then we were talking about it, and I was like, you know, just got done playing softball. She was like, you just, you know, fuck me with your softball dick, and I was like, you knew where I came from.
I told you.
You know, but I felt
You
bad
wanted it
because
out,
I was like, you
so-
know what? That was petty.
I want to say, man, I don't know. I used to just go take a shower, like, a lot. Like, unless like, it been like after the
Time is
concert
crucial.
shit. Yeah, I just.
It do be. Plus, even after high school, I had to be back, you know, at home. I was like, I gotta make these moves now.
Yeah.
You know, I tell my parents where I'm at. They're like, all right, it's gonna take this long. Then he playing softball. It's pitch black outside. Where you at? And I was like, I gotta
Alright,
move quick.
That might be the difference because I've always been able to do whatever I wanted to do and
Yeah.
like bring girls over. So I never had to like answer to my.
I had
Like,
to sneak girls.
say like you been to my crib, man. My mom's away to the crib. Hey.
My parents separated, and that was like I went the fuck off, bro. I went the fuck off. It was nothing because like, you know, I took advantage of it. I feel looking back, I was a little asshole about it, but like I wasn't an asshole about it, but I took advantage of it. But I
Yeah.
shouldn't have. But like
Yeah, you should have.
my dad wanted me to feel better about everything, so he used to just
Let
show
you do you.
right. And I was like, hey, my friend's coming over, or can my friend come over? My dad be like, yeah, no problem, you know, whatever. I just took mad advantage. Then before, I used to come home from school, see my mom for an hour, right? Because she left at 3, I got home at 2, and then I would have that hour, and then I wouldn't have any parent supervision until like 6:30, 7 o'clock, because my dad in the military or whatever. So I had 4 hours. I had 4 hours of me, right? But I had to like let, you know, bitches go home and then try to make a move. But after my mom moved out, it was get on my bus, you know, get on my bus.
We out.
Yeah, we out, you know, but
Yeah, to make my moves, bro, I was fucking on stairwells, roofs for other people's cribs.
I need different.
Like,
You know, whenever I picture y'all in New York, I just don't picture streets. I just think building connected to building because y'all didn't do shit else but like stairwells and shit.
Shut up, tell you.
That's what
Now,
I
honestly,
like, I beg.
it was one time I cut school. Was that still in school? I might not even been. Yeah, I was in college, so I cut school. Didn't even go to class. Told Shorty to pull up. I'm like, yeah, mom. I knew my mom said she wasn't coming home.
Mhm.
I'm in a crib. Mind you, I still had bunk beds in my room, right? So me, I'm going at it. I hear the fucking door jingling and shit. I'm like, yo, get in the closet. Our closet didn't have a door though. Like niggas had knocked the door off the closet.
Mm.
So she's standing in the closet. I'm like, move to the side. So she like hiding in the closet type shit. So door open, I come out my room, say, hey, what's up, mom? She's like, you never greet me when I come in. Tell that bitch to get out of my house. I'm like,
Mother smart. I swear, parents are way
Fair enough, get out.
You're gonna be the same way, bro. Your kids gonna think they smarter than you. So,
I
no,
was like,
You know what's crazy?
Like, what are you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna give me a sandwich.
true.
I got a son.
Let
I
me
ain't
go in your
gonna-
room.
Nah, you good, man.
What you even
Didn't
come
y'all
home
have
for? It's 12 o'clock.
An escape through your window?
No.
I feel like
I was
everybody.
on the 5th floor.
Nah, I know he been at the fire.
The fire.
Yeah, there was no
Yeah,
fire
I
escape.
I feel like every
Nah, we
single place in New York has a fire escape through
I-
every window.
I-
Where were
She
you?
did.
Yeah.
I'd have put a hell of bitches out there.
Like, I would have been on the fire escape.
You can't have.
And then a dumpster right at the bottom so you can just like jump straight off at the
Son,
Nah,
when the
but
ladder not working and shit. Yeah.
Nah, hell no.
outside was I caught more bodies outside than I did inside. Period.
My bed, my old little twin size bed.
God, yeah.
My twin size baby. My twin size man.
You didn't get caught by your parents?
My mom's never cared. Like, if I went in the room, I should have with my little brother, but he was barely there. And then the only time I got caught, real shit, funny shit, I got caught by my uncle Kiki. This
Oh, I thought you were talking about the little ass jean jacket.
Jean jacket.
But Miles came in and she was sparking the bitches that you had.
Oh no, that's different.
Bro.
I didn't get caught.
Them jean jackets that cut off right here. Oh my god, I hated them.
No, the
shits,
jean
bro.
jacket cut off right here, but she's a long bitch, so it cut off like right here.
Oh, damn.
But my mom was like, "Yo, I had that. That was
She had
like
a 3/4 jacket.
I brought these girls, right? They came from like somewhere in Jamaica, right? And like she was like, I got a friend. He was like, I'm not doing nothing. I was like, bang. So pick him up, right? That's not worse than what you did to me.
You said picking them up?
Nah, like
No,
what's the train
we
station?
walked to the train station.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, niggas had cars.
No,
What
no,
streets?
what's it? No,
The
he
train
just-
car,
I'm about to
yeah.
say,
Caboose.
he did some worse shit than me when it comes
Nah,
to
we'll talk about that later.
yeah, but so we pick him up. Regardless,
Next
damn,
podcast.
damn look that good, right? We just chilling, man. My mom's coming, right? My mom's walk past the living room, look at the go to her room. My mom's like, text me, come to my room real quick. I'm like, oh, you probably gotta leave, whatever. That's what I'm thinking. My mom's getting in it. My mom started flaming them. My mom's is funny. My mom's got jokes. So
I'm not
most-
surprised, bro. You had to get that shit from somewhere.
Nah, but you say that what I did wasn't worse. So, granted, right?
I
told
some
some
friend of me. You're a
I
better
told some
friend of me.
bitches to come out. It was ugly as shit. Right? I seen a picture of it and she was making. I thought she was making a blowfish face, but that was just her face. Right? So she was horrible. Right? These niggas didn't even want to chill with me with them.
They was
But-
so ugly, bro.
This nigga, when he brought Shorty out, right? I ended up kissing Shorty. Her breath was horrible.
That's a
my
different
nigga.
shorty. It's a different situation. It's a different situation. That's two different situations.
You did it twice? You did it twice?
It's a different situation. But she wasn't ugly. Her breath was just on fire.
Her breath
Her
was
breath
fucking
was on fire. That's two
great,
different
my
situations.
nigga.
It's two different situations.
Shit smell like cauliflower. Smell cauliflower. Just
I'm
this
not-
next
I
time
can't
you go
either.
get some cauliflower,
I chose smell. I chose smell.
Nah, I man, fair enough. But oh yeah, but I was saying like, so the time my uncle called me, right? Like, I was,
nah.
like,
Nah.
oh, the time my uncle called you,
Fuck that
nigga.
nigga Kiki, man.
I remember y'all telling me that.
I was fucking shorty, right? But it's like cold in my room, right? Like this nigga got like, alright, man, fuck her. She's butt naked. I got a blanket, like I got a blanket over my head, wrapped around my body, and I'm still fucking her, right?
Nigga's a bed fucker.
My uncle come in the room, right, to ask me for the keys, and he just won't let it go. He's just like, why was you wrapped in a blanket like that, bro? Oh, it's cold, bro. Like all you see is she's butt naked, and just me. It's like, bro, oh my god.
Shit.
I
Good
got
times.
I got caught. I got caught once, and it wasn't even my fault. So, me and my girlfriend at the time, I'm not gonna say her name, but
Good job.
I know I'm better. I'm doing better now. No names, and I might slip up. And we going at it or whatever. And my dad was out with his friends, and she's naked at this point, right? And I hear my dad knock at the back door because didn't have a key to the back door. There was no key to the back door, and so I stopped everything that I'm doing, right? And I'm starting to get dressed. I see her getting dressed, right? And I go up there, open up the back door. My dad comes in, me and him talking in the kitchen, right? Chilling, talking in the kitchen, like maybe 10 minutes going by. He's telling me about his night or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, he's asking me. We just talking, right? And he's like, somebody down there? I'm like, yeah, come. Damn.
Bro,
Damn.
how do you always like?
And he said, I'm getting better.
Damn, all right, second time got me. Anyway, he was like, oh, can I say hi? And I think to myself, how long has it been since I've been up here talking to you? And when I left, she was getting dressed. So, should be good by now. And it was like 15 minutes. Remember that I had a long conversation, right? And he was even talking to me about some
Was you
stupid
drunk?
political shit. No, I was completely sober, right? He was drunk, right? And, oh yeah, his friends dropped him off. He didn't drive. But yeah, so he goes down there,
Cousin
right?
dropped him off.
He goes down the steps, and I can hear him talking, and I hear her like yelp, and I hear my dad say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he comes back up the steps like, "Don't ever fucking do that again." And I was like, "What?" And he goes to bed, and I go down the steps, and she's sitting on the couch with no bra on, pants and everything just unbuckled. And I'm like, you had your bra on when I left. And she was like, I thought you were going to come back. I'm like, you're stupid. And she's sitting there. I'm like, don't worry about it. He's not going to remember. He's drunk. And I was like, oh my God, how am I going to apologize to him? I was like, you're so stupid. But you were halfway dressed when I left and then you fucked up.
But first of all, it'll take that long to get dressed no matter what.
Yeah, true.
Nigga, the military
We were all
teaches
over
to get dressed
18,
in 2
so.
minutes, nigga. I learned how to get dressed in.
Yeah.
The only thing I gotta know is where my socks at. That's like,
Yeah, true.
That's the
I keep my socks.
My socks probably take the longest thing for me to like to do.
My socks are already in my sneakers. Put them all at the same time.
Rub it on the outside. Just
They glued and shit. Put them shoes on the washing machine.
I don't know. I think the real shit sound weird. I think sex was better when I was younger. Sex is cool now. Like sex is cool now. Sex was like amazing when I was younger, man.
Because, you know.
Maybe I was just amazing.
No. It's not because you were younger. It's because when you. Well, it was because you're younger.
They had more energy.
Because when you're younger, you are trying to get in positions where you can have sex. And everybody knows sex is better when you're either not supposed to be having it or it's something that you didn't think that you could get. Those are the 2 times sex is best. That's why niggas cheat. I'm not gonna get
I'm
that.
real confident. I always think I can get it. I'm just happy it's new pussy more than anything.
No, okay. Yeah, new pussy is.
New pussy is like new sneakers.
And when you're younger,
But
everything
you know
is
it's
new.
crazy, but because nowadays like you can't even treat new pussy and do like new sneakers. Because I smell my new sneakers. Now you can't just smell them, you bitch. Now they might just have whatever the fuck you got on that side of Baltimore.
But,
Listen,
Monroe.
shit, we didn't even.
Listen.
Damn, I thought this was gonna be a segue. I almost forgot we was about to be coming here to talk about. But,
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, let's
that's,
get to that.
We get to that eventually.
whatever. But
I gotta get to that.
What we doing? Was it what?
I don't know.
Okay.
It don't matter.
So,
Segue.
yeah, segue. So, on another note, how do y'all feel about like the dynamic of relationships nowadays and stuff like that? Like, so I feel like every relationship, like, I feel like the way that people are raised nowadays, like since they're raised in like single parent homes and stuff like that, I feel like everybody is like mothers nowadays are raising their daughters to be kings, and they're raising their sons a certain type of way. Like they're like, oh well, this is what I believe a man should be, stuff like that. And I feel like that's what the culture, like the world, that's why we're suffering, and there's so many divorces and bad relationships because a lot of people weren't raised with fathers and stuff like that. Like a lot of girls weren't raised with a father, knowing how to be treated as a princess and stuff like that. And a lot of guys wasn't raised like the proper way, like, oh, this is how you should treat a female and stuff like that. Like a lot of us just only have like our cousins, brothers, and shit like that who taught us the shit that they know. So like, what do you think about that?
Shit, y'all niggas want me to go first? I agree. I think that, well, it's hard to say like a proper way to do things, or it's hard to say like this is the right way, this is the wrong way, because right that comes into opinion, and that also like doesn't take into consideration the cancel people, right? But yeah, I think women being taught to be independent, and then guys also being taught to be independent, and the influence of social media where everyone has access to everyone makes having relationships almost impossible. Having successful relationships almost impossible, right? Because two independent people, they feel like they don't need each other, right? And they feel like, okay, what am I gaining from this relationship? And then when they stop feeling like they're gaining, who can I gain from?
Okay. But I get that, because it's like when I said this thing, I was like a while ago, they're like, what does your significant other bring to the table? And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, like personally, like when I thought about that, I was like, I don't even need nobody to bring shit to the table, bro. That shit's set, nigga. I got the forks, knife, nigga. I got the salad fork. I don't really need nobody to bring some shit to the table. But I want you to enjoy you know, the table with me. That's the most I really want. But
Right. With support. Like
Yeah.
just the
Yes.
emotional aspect of it. Like I don't need anything physical. I don't need your money. Right. I don't need you to buy me shit. I don't need that shit. Right. But because of the now culture and like the dichotomy of relationships, it's like you can't buy me this, so you're unnecessary. You can't post me to have me looking like this person that I follow, so I'm gonna find someone that can.
you know what's crazy? That's the one thing I hate about relationships the most. Like being compared to another couple, like a social media couple or some shit like that, like somebody else's relationship and shit like that. But I'm like,
That's
bro,
what, yeah.
do you behave in the girl that you want me to you want us to behave in this relationship? Do you behave like her? Am I that nigga? No, I'm me, you. Like, bro, like I feel like other people start focusing on other people's relationship and actually focus on what's great about their relationship. A lot of people be happy. Stuff like that. Instead of like, oh, well, such and such did this for them. Why can't you do this for me? Bro, she probably shut the fuck up. You don't. Like,
I think that's one of the reasons why, like, even with the all of the bullshit around Jada and Will, like, I still fuck with Will.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah,
the nigga holds it down. Nigga, even though he be getting dragged because of the shit that Jada does, he is happy. He knows his worth. He knows what their relationship is, even the ups and the downs that people don't see. He still is. He's just a real nigga. He's like, this is my family. This is what I wanted. Shit happens, but I'm still gonna know who I am and not try to change because or divorce her because of what y'all say I should do.
And I feel like on the internet, a lot of things like the vocabulary of like alpha and beta, I feel like that's not what relationships should be. Even in all situations, and even if like, you know, if we ended up stranded somewhere, right? And or like in a situation where we had to like work together to get out, we need to have a leader, especially like the more people you have, there needs to be someone who makes the ultimate decision, accepts criticism from those under him, and then makes decisions based on that, what he believes.
So you believe every relationship should be alpha and beta?
No, I don't think it's alpha. I don't think beta is the right word for it, or omega. It shouldn't. Relationship shouldn't be an alpha and beta.
I think
because that the beta is such a negative connotation.
So, but for me personally, I bet to me beta really isn't though. Like that's just how somebody.
You're not an emotional creature.
Yeah, but that's just how. But that has to do like how people just take certain words. Like so, alpha sounds so dominant and stuff like that, bro. Like the alpha can be like the head honcho, knocking people out and shit like that. But the beta can be the one pulling the strings and shit like that. None of how
I
to
wouldn't
like.
call that a beta.
That's not how.
No, but a lot of but that is still like. But no,
on the word.
Like even okay, like huh?
That's not the connotation on the word. When people hear beta, they hear second place.
But that's
Yeah,
not really what it is.
It's not really what it is, but that's how people take it. And,
Okay, then
and the whole alpha beta thing, I didn't mean to cut you
Oh
off.
no, go ahead.
The whole alpha beta thing is a social construct. So whatever people feel like what it is, that's what it is.
Right.
And the betas that we're talking about in a relationship or how the relationship should work are the females. And if they feel like
but that's not even what I'm saying. Some not female. Not some females. Some females are alphas. Like that's not the
They
wrong.
can be.
They can be alphas, and some males can be betas. That's not. What
Yeah.
I just this. That just has to me. Me, I'm just saying more of knowing your role in a relationship and stuff like that. Like,
I believe in not necessarily gender roles, but relationship roles.
relationship roles. Like I feel like if you date somebody, y'all should discuss roles. Like nothing's wrong with that. Like it's not like, well, you have to do this, but when you want a real relationship with somebody, you better discuss what I want from you, what I need from you. Well, like what's our roles and stuff like that. Like,
and I feel like that's a conversation.
okay,
that
like we're
doesn't
both gonna be
happen
working,
enough.
what bills you're gonna be paying. You know, oh, okay.
Stop.
You need me to be your support
Said
system
what bills you be paying.
or whatever.
Women gonna pay bills.
That's what you believe, bro. I tried that before. I'm not going broke over another bitch. I got me fucked up, bro. Like, bro, shit, I'm
You about
not.
to get canceled on Twitter.
I don't care, bro. I'm not paying all her bills, bro. I bet whatever debt
You a
that
broke nigga if you can't pay all my bills.
man. What 50 Cent just had some cool shit they just said. Like he was just, it was just like
Who pays for the date?
Yeah,
Whoever decides to go to the date.
Yeah, basically shit like that. But like I'm saying, like I bet if I'm dating somebody, house bills and stuff like that. If she has a job, she can pay her own fucking car note. I'm not gonna lie, she pay her own car note. If I got the house, she at least pay the electric. She's paying like $400 a month.
What she need you for then?
Fuck, I need her for.
That's one thing that
I'm just saying, like,
and that's why divorce
no, but I'm saying, but we're with each other because we love each other. It's not what, like, I feel like in a relationship, it's not what I need from you and stuff like that, what I want from you. I feel like we're together. Like, I guess it is a need in a way, but it's not like, that is hard though. Because, like, I don't need you to bring nothing to the table and stuff like that. Like, we should just focus on making each other happy. Like, you live your career, I got my career and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. I think if roles are just made and, like, not made, but discussed, you would just know, like, I had bet. If she didn't make enough money and stuff like that and I can't afford to pay those bills, then I wouldn't. But if she could afford those shits, the fuck?
Yeah. One thing that, like, I like, but I haven't been able to, like, put into practice or, like, fully because of, you know, my partner or whatever, but and going into relationships, everybody should talk about, like, you know, what they want to bring to the table, what they can bring to the table, but I think the most important thing is to talk about, like, what you want to accomplish in life.
Yeah.
Right. What each of you want to accomplish in life, and what are your, like, short-term and long-term goals, and what you need to do personally, like, for yourself to get to that goal, and what they need to do. And then if you guys can agree on that and then try to work towards that, I feel like that's, you know, you're working towards your own specific goals, right? But you have to stick to that plan.
Question, would you
and
date
I feel
somebody,
like no one sticks to that plan.
But would you date somebody that goes on line with yours?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't either now. Like, I ain't gonna lie, before I would, but now I won't.
Also, I think what you're asking for us to do or people to do is outdated. It's not something that happens anymore.
But I think
because people
but
are
that's
like
why divorces are so high.
social media.
But people don't want to.
Exactly.
I feel like a lot of people are afraid of those real dark conversations.
They're
Like,
not even dark. They're just
dark.
real conversations.
Yeah. People just want to.
People are uncomfortable talking about those things.
I'm comfortable with the
So
uncomfortable.
we're not talking about.
I'm just
talking
saying.
about the
Yeah, not the world. Yeah.
Our constituents.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, it's just like for real though. Like when, at least what I see, like when the people that I know, like when they meet somebody, like they don't be having conversations like, yeah, bro, I just talked to this shorty, and you know, me and her got the same goals, my nigga. Like
that happens after. Yeah.
It happens after sex. It happens after y'all fuck. It happens, and then sometimes that don't even happen, right? Because y'all get together, y'all drink, y'all like the same type of music, y'all do this, y'all go out and do that, and then y'all fuck, and now you're like, we love each other, right? And that's
She got some fire.
that's what, like, niggas don't really be getting to the goods. But niggas get to the goods.
Right,
But that's the goods that
goods.
not the goods that need to be
But I
getting
think
to.
that took like a lot of growing. Like, I didn't really start getting to that point, like, until like what happened with my last relationship. Like, that's when I'm like, all respect to her and stuff like that. But like, our goals didn't really align. What I wanted out of life and what she wanted out of life it was never gonna work. And then that's what made me start thinking, like, when I talk to people and stuff like that, like when I go on dates, like I really ask these questions now, like, you know, what's your goals? Like, yo, are you
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Not really those. Like, wait, what do you want out of life? Or like, you know, or like, shit, are you what type of, how do you like express yourself? Are you an emotional person or are you a logical person? You like, I'm emotional?
Favorite question.
Bro, if you're emotional, it's never gonna work with me. Like, I can't deal with that shit.
That one shorty I brought to the house when I told you about it, but like I asked her, like, what you trying to do with your life or whatever after we had sex, of course. And I was like, what you trying to do? She was like, shit, I'm trying to get pregnant and get that bag. And I was like,
what bag?
I'm not about to talk to you no more. And then she hit me up like, I'm weird. Like, I didn't take you for like the fucked up type. Like, why don't you want to hang out with me no more? I'm like, because your goals are stupid.
Yeah, like, bro, no, like, shit not even cute. Like, I feel like too many girls think that shit cute. Like, my friend was crazy. A lot of girls think being crazy is cute. That shit is weird.
I will never, if a girl tells me I'm crazy, I'll never fucking talk to them again.
I'm like, yeah, I believe you. Like real shit. Like,
Or if they say I'm crazy and I'm like, what you doing about it? Nothing. Never again.
yeah, that's me and you gotta get in situations like that. Like, I'm like, man, I'm going through shit emotionally. Like, what you trying to do to work on that? Well, like, you know,
At least they told you.
nothing. Bro, no, fuck you. Like, I'm like,
At least they told you.
Women think, I wouldn't say, girls think that shit's cute. I'm not even gonna like disrespect women like that.
they be like, man, just you love me, you supposed to deal with it. That's the dumbest. Bro, do you love yourself, nigga? How are you dealing with it? Like the fuck?
Yeah, no.
But
You
nah,
don't have to.
yeah, because they
True.
expect you to just deal with it and just make your life cater, like rotate to like just fix their life, bro. Like I'm like, man, that's just not what I'm here for. Like,
That's the thing about the table question. Like if you ask someone like, what are you bringing to the table? They get upset. They can't answer the question. That's a, I hate to say this, but that's
Some
a
people-
red flag.
but you know what's crazy?
That's
Like,
a red flag.
if a girl asks me like some simple, like, what do you bring to the table? I'm like, man, the way, like, my personality, how I make you feel and stuff like that. Like, it don't always have to be financially.
No,
like,
not at all.
But how I uplift your spirit, how I'm your supporter and stuff like that. I mean,
As long as
I'm
you
one
can
fan.
answer the question.
Like, something like that. Like, I
Yeah,
don't,
you good at bullshit.
huh?
They said, huh?
Nah, if I'm dating somebody, I'm really supportive of them and stuff like that. I am like their number one fucking fan. When they do dumb shit, I'm also like a sports analyst. I'm trying to Skip Bayless. I'm stupid. What are you doing?
That was preposterous.
Yeah.
Was that nigga fucking
I am having the worst day.
It's shit like that, man. But it's shit like that.
Yeah, shit and shit like
Shit
that.
like that.
I didn't say that today, did I?
Bang, bang.
Nah, I don't think so.
Shout out Snack Boy.
But I feel like relationships is only going to get better when those questions start getting asked.
The only way that relationships
Asked.
in
Asked.
general will get better.
Good one.
You know what else is crazy? I'm not even gonna get into what I was about to say, but like, you know what's crazy? Only black people do that to each other. Niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit, type deal. And it's only like our culture that like shits on the, opposite. And I feel like,
opposite sex.
yeah, the opposite sex. Cause like,
Yeah, because when white people do that shit, it's like, Tommy is an asshole.
right, specifically Tom. I don't even see that. You know what I'm saying?
I say that all the time.
I don't even see
That's
that.
shit.
I don't even see that. But like, I don't know.
Man, Brittany, she's a slut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always specific.
But I
It's
feel
not
like-
like all of these
Yeah.
male people.
I'm not gonna say because like I'm probably a person that has done that in the past, and I probably did it on this video, but like
You said
to
bitches and
generalize
Bro, yeah.
and shit like that.
What's crazy is, I don't think I've ever heard any of us say like, black women ain't shit.
I'll never say that.
Right, exactly. You say
Yeah.
bitches ain't shit, but it's weird that you would associate that with just
Bitches.
no bitches with just black women.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Okay.
Fuck all of them. Yo,
Yeah, you don't even fuck black women actually.
it's been a while. No. Like 2 this year.
He's one of those people.
Yeah.
I said this year. I said this year.
I got 7 black friends. You
Good
got
job.
6 fingers up, my nigga.
Honestly, like I went on that streak of like I thought, like I said before, the best pussy is pussy that you think that you can't get. And I grew up thinking that because I went to school with like black women black women. I thought having a white girl was exotic or like a Spanish girl was exotic.
Question. So, why as a guy, I can't like what I like, but black girls like.
You can like what you like.
What I'm saying, but like,
You can't speak
but
up.
it's a bad thing that I don't really. I'm not that
Yeah,
into
yeah.
black girls and stuff
Not
like
only
that.
are you a man, but you're a black man. That means
So,
that you
yeah.
are definitely not allowed to have an opinion.
Fair
So
enough.
just
It's
cut that
I'm
out.
like, it's like,
Stop talking.
Yeah, just cut that out.
You think you're
Because that sounded like opinion.
I was
talk.
saying opinion.
It sounded like opinion.
You know what? Opinions is emotion. Is emotion.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
fuck
I'm
that.
fucking wild.
Ain't nobody about to respect nothing you got to
What?
say about your
But
opinion.
can I just say one thing?
What's up?
I feel
No, you don't.
No.
Oh, you might feel, but it don't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, what question now? What do you feel about the words "I feel"?
I hate that shit. It's a cop out.
Yeah.
It's a cop
You
out.
know what? I feel is fine. I feel is like something that they teach you at like therapy and shit.
Mm.
It's like you say that I feel like this.
Mm-hmm.
She like, I feel like this is the dumbest shit ever.
Exactly. I feel is just the start of an opinion.
Yeah, I know.
Even
But-
after facts have been presented, right?
Mhm.
It's this is what happened. This is what happened. Okay. Well, I feel like this is
But
what
that's why
happened.
that's why I hate the words "I feel." It's because like if I hit you with so many facts, we're just gonna ignore all my facts and just like I feel.
Yeah, because feelings have nothing to do. Emotions have nothing to do with logic.
That's why I can't deal with. That's why I asked that question.
Well,
yeah,
you
you
can't
emotion.
ask it. It's like comparing apples and oranges.
Yes. The thing is, like, if
Why can't fruit be
if you
compared?
feel about something that didn't happen, I can't sympathize with you. It's just, and I guess, you know, dealing with emotional creatures, I should be able to do that, knowing that I'm dealing with emotional creatures. But it's just something that me as a man, you know, with my man brain, that's, you know, just stuck on
Mansplaining?
fact. Yeah, that's just stuck on fact. I can't get across that. I just can't. It's like, yeah, I know you feel that way, but like, now that you know that didn't happen, stop. You know?
But they still
Like, stop.
want to focus on how they feel. Like, but you're wrong. So
Yeah.
I proved
You
that
can't tell someone's wrong.
no, but I
about
proved
how
that your
they feel.
feelings are wrong. Like you
You
like
can't.
no.
I prove what made you feel that way was wrong.
You
That-
like,
yeah,
well,
dude.
you know what's crazy? I bet it was like one time, right? Shorty had argued with me, right? She was like, "Oh, y'all here following bitches, right?" And then she went on my IG, was like, "Your number went up, right?" And I was just like, I didn't follow nobody like hella long, right? But like the number just switched. Like I swear to God, I didn't unfollow and refollow nobody. Like the number, like when she clicked on it, it was a different number. And I screenshot like right while she was on the phone with me, like, look, the number changes like that, right? And I was like, go down the list, right? Like while we're on the phone, like she went on it. It was like, well, when she exited, like it was like less than a second. Like you know, like you close the window and just reopen it, and it was changed. It wasn't like enough time for me to even unfollow people. You making that face like she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then like still,
Nah,
but I feel
it's
like
never happened.
oh my son.
Nah, it's never happened. You saying the female said sorry? Fuck out of it.
No, she was like, now she did say I'm sorry, but she was like, but I feel like you.
Oh,
would.
there we go, yeah.
She's like, I feel like you would have and stuff like that. You never even said nothing. Like if you did follow me, you wouldn't have even told me and nothing like that. What? If I did follow you, it felt like I wouldn't have told you. You checking it anyway.
Yeah, true. I'm not trying to just shit on women.
No, I'm not. They just stupid.
I would never shit on
I'm not gonna disagree with you. I'm not gonna agree with
They're
you.
stupid.
That's your statement.
Women are actually smarter than men.
Do you want a female president?
I wouldn't care.
I don't. Yeah.
Fucking male presidents
You know what?
have
It
done
wouldn't
shit for
really
us
be that.
anyway.
You know
but-
what? Now I think about it, because they can't just do whatever they want to do. They can go up there and say whatever they want to say. But
everything in the government doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, that's right.
Like it's, I'm still gonna be a nigga in America.
I don't think women are stupid. I just think that we have different like mindsets and like, you know, trails or like what's something
Perspective.
perspectives and
what is this
yeah.
thing on YouTube and stuff like that? Like,
Oh god.
well, no, but a guy's brain and a female brain, like our brain, like we categorize things for everything in boxes and stuff like that. Our boxes never touch. Not brain, and a female brain is just like a ball of yarn. Everything touches and stuff like
That's
that.
fucked up. That's mad misogynistic.
It was a female that
All of
it was
yarn.
a female that said it.
That's
that
crazy.
seems better than
A
a
ball of
bunch of
yarn.
separated boxes.
Well, no, it's just
yarn, like, cause she should have been knitting.
no.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
That's a
That's
stretch.
ridiculous. They just talking about because
All of yarn.
everything touches.
So she couldn't say something else.
She said it. It can't be sexist.
So just like black people.
Only
can't be
men
racist.
can be sexist. Black people cannot be racist.
See,
That
that's
is a
a-
fact. Black people cannot be racist. That is a fact.
Okay, now another question is, how do y'all feel about emotional people?
Emotions are inherently selfish.
You know, we all know. I think people are emotional and selfish as fuck. So.
I'm emotional.
We're all emotional, but emotions are selfish. It's internal, right? And whether you lash out or feel something about it, it's about you and not what else is going on.
All right, so question.
But they're based off
All right,
of
so
what was going on.
now question now.
Whether it happened or not.
So when you get upset at your partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before you lash out at her and stuff like that, do you think it's worth the argument?
Yeah.
Do you think about her? You think about the relationship. You think about two things before you put yourself.
Yeah, way more than two things.
Yeah, so probably baby and everything, like
Just everything. Yeah, like.
And so sometimes you weigh him like it's not worth it, right?
Yeah. Most of the time, it's not.
Do you feel like she does the same?
We're not about to do this on camera. So.
Ask me that question.
Next.
He said, so I swear, bro, I gotta go home, bro. He said, yo, edit this, edit it.
And that doesn't sway one way or another, right? I didn't decide, and me not deciding doesn't mean that I chose.
Yes, it does.
One side or another.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It does not.
I feel like it does.
What I'm saying is I'm not about to do this shit on camera. That's what I'm saying. Whether it don't matter. I'm not about to do this shit on camera.
So, alright, so Mick, same question. Like when you're in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think about the relationship, her feelings and stuff like that. Anybody, is it really worth it?
I learned a lot, and I realized that everything works better if I just don't say shit and work things out within myself.
Do you think she did?
That's selfish.
Do you think
It is selfish.
Do you think she did the same?
Fuck no. Not one person.
You don't think like she thought about the relationship or your feelings at all?
Not at all.
She just reacted how she felt.
Fact. That's just how it happens. But men are more logical, and I'm not saying that's the better way, and women are more emotional. I'm not saying that's a worse way, because people need to be emotional.
I'm just saying, I feel like the world was happier before females got to get all this power. I'm just going to put that out there.
Nah.
Yeah, about to cancel the podcast?
No, the podcast about to take you out the
About to be canceled?
podcast. Shit, yeah.
And I'm a big Kanye West fucking fan.
Yeah, you on some other shit.
Wait, before we continue this, did you hear about Kanye's new girlfriend?
No.
She's 22.
Good for him.
44.
Good for him. Good for her. Good for her.
So y'all feel no type of way about it.
That's
I
weird.
didn't.
That's weird. Happy age plus 7.
That's a big thing.
That's
That's
too
a big
young.
thing out there?
When I was at the gym this morning, for some reason they got Florida's fucking radio station, and they were asking the question. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I'm saying, well, mind your business. And then the nigga was like, no, minding your business is what got us 12 play. Minding your business is what got us Step in the Name of Love. R. Kelly.
Yeah.
That's two different situations.
I don't think that's the same. She's 22.
Yeah, that's where it starts.
Nah, don't put that on Kanye.
Yeah,
Nah, not about that. No.
I'm going to say, no, you're going to get some Kanye
It's
West.
not me. I'm just telling you what they
But I'm saying,
said.
but
I fuck with Ye.
and it was crazy. Matter of fact, when it's an R. Kelly thing, I don't agree what he did, but I still feel like that's like some real, like, because he's black and stuff like that, because they didn't do it to Woody Allen. He adopted a child, raised her, then married her.
That's weird.
Bro.
That's weird. And I'm not saying, and I agree with you, but I'm not saying that R. Kelly shouldn't have went to prison. I just feel like Woody should have went to prison.
But I'm saying as well.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, Russia, that's some black shit in the media.
And that takes me to what you posted on Twitter about the whole Aaron Rodgers,
And
Kyrie
Kyrie
Irving
That was
shit.
bullshit, bro. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we discussed that too.
You can't see any backlash on Aaron Rodgers
That
about
was so
that.
much
There's
bullshit.
zero.
Yeah,
Right.
but Aaron Rodgers lied about it, put everybody at risk, and no one said shit. People applauded him. That's the only thing you see.
And Kyrie didn't play a game.
Yeah,
Like,
was
they
completely open about it, and people
Boy,
like,
face
you're
mask
stupid,
everywhere.
you're selfish. It's a team thing. What was that shit at when Aaron Rodgers put his whole team in jeopardy?
That's
You
crazy.
know?
So it was like this episode, Jay Williams, right? He was talking to Stephen A. Smith, right? Stephen A. Smith was like attacking Kyrie, like, calling like, oh, if you love basketball, you don't really care about the sport and stuff like that, going at him. And then he's like, but with Aaron Rodgers, you're calm, you wasn't even yelling, he was talking in normal tone, he wasn't using.
Did he say that to him?
Yeah, he said it to his face. He pulled up paperwork, was just like, where was that energy at?
What'd he say?
Nothing really, like, he didn't really have a debate.
You know
He's
why?
like, oh, you're right. Pretty much, like,
You know why?
because he wrong, like, he know he wrong for that. And there's, another thing, like, just how they treat black people, like, not into, like, the COVID shit, like, did y'all watch, like, that Browns game versus the fucking Bengals?
Mm.
Every fucking pass that Baker Mayfield completed, just regular pass, it could have been a 2-year pass. Oh my god, he looks so much better without Odell. Bro, shut the fuck up.
He wasn't even passing Odell the ball.
But Odell, like, it's just like a black thing, man. Like,
Yeah, but
and that's
because, like,
society.
swear to God, like, I ain't gonna lie, Cooper Kupp is going crazy. But do you know, like, do you see how much net they give Cooper Kupp? But like when Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, and these niggas doing the same numbers and shit like that, it was like, oh my god, he's amazing. Like,
because they don't expect those type of people to keep up physically with us. So
Yeah.
it is an accomplishment when they do.
True. Getting back to trying to like circle this back on this whole like how media treats black men. Media, I think women treat people exactly how the media treats people. Or people treat me. God damn it. People treat people exactly how the media treats those people. The way that black men are treated in the media is the same way that black women treats black people. Damn, I fucked that up, all. But y'all get the overall just what I'm trying to say.
We don't. We said so many things.
The media treats black men wrong, therefore black women treat black men wrong.
Okay.
And
you know black men don't cheat, so
yeah, true.
yeah, and I get that, like, how they like the point of view of us and stuff like that. And then he was like, oh, God, all guys like this. I'm like, only black guys treat people like this. I'm like, you white dudes,
which is
worse.
crazy.
And they don't take showers.
Australian men
Are the worst.
treat women
From what I
like
heard.
shit.
Oh, no, I've been out there. They do.
Yeah.
They was
No,
like,
like one of my best friends
Mm.
was married to an Australian man, and that shit was toxic. Let's just say toxic.
yeah, but like, but they just don't see it that way.
And it's funny because like I also feel that like only a black woman can make a black man feel like a man.
No.
I honestly believe that like some people just don't understand some things, and I feel like a black woman is more equipped, naturally to feel that type of like understanding or like pain that a black woman would feel. I'm not trying to sound like
Spanish.
Umar, but like
No, but
Spanish woman.
I just feel like if you, I feel like if you want anybody, they should try to understand. They might not understand what like certain like racist things, stuff like that, but they personally they should understand.
like what we were just talking about how like Kyrie and Aaron Rodgers
yeah, but
wasn't
okay,
the
but
same. Wasn't that a
but
racist
it's just
thing?
black and white. There's other races.
I understand that, right? And I'm not saying like it's just-
racism.
I'm just saying like a black woman goes through the same type of racism, right? And I'm not saying that other cultures don't go through racism, but I'm just mean like the same type. Like
Okay.
if you think about a black woman,
But
when
like,
you
that don't
put
mean
the
that shit
image-
make you feel like a man because you understand it. Most people understand what people going through and actually like fucking take advantage of it.
True. But like for instance,
Don't care.
Serena Williams. Remember when it was one time where she got upset. I don't know. Whatever. But like one time she got upset after losing the game, right? And
She
like
broke the
the
record.
French media, like, drew pictures of her looking like a gorilla, being all upset. And like the image of black women in the media is just angry, dangerous, right? And that's the same thing that black men get.
Yeah.
Angry and dangerous. And I just feel like people who have that same stigma about them are better equipped to understand, if you're upset about something, they'd be better, equipped to understand that. I'm not saying that black men can't be with like other races or like vice versa. I'm just saying like they're more equipped, but they treat us the worst. I think we get more shit from black women on social media than anybody else, even white media.
Which is terrible.
Because you'll see niggas ain't shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Not wrong.
Huh?
I'm saying it's not wrong.
That is
You don't. There's no other racial slur ain't shit about any other race. It's only black people.
That's true. That really is true. I never really thought too much about that. So that's why I don't date black girls.
That's true. That's true.
Just trying to make it sound better.
Good try.
Just try?
Good try.
I'll try it. Hopefully my moms don't see this.
Hopefully she do.
She's like, man.
Who
Matter of
that
fact,
is?
it's funny though. It's funny though. Like, if my mom was to watch this and ask me a question, I'm like, part of the reason I don't like black women.
Man,
Man.
why are you upset?
Like, bro,
That's
like,
exactly what I was talking
yeah,
about.
always mad at me. Clear the room. I don't want to date somebody. Like, I swear to God, I think, you know how people, like, you date your mother and stuff like that? Like, you know, like, that's like...
People say that you try to find someone like your mom.
I try to find the complete opposite. Love my mom. Don't want nobody like my mom. My mom's is, like, super...
That's right, single.
So you found your moms and your wife?
No.
Yeah, alright. But still, like...
What you mean? Yeah, I know, nigga. No, I haven't.
I just said alright. Oh, see, like, you just what you told me. I was just trying to get you back to what you said to me. They said, what? No, I'm saying, but I wouldn't want to date nobody that's like my mom's. Like my mom's is. I love my mom's, but my mom's like, don't lie, my mom's is like mean. like she's nice now as I got older, but growing up, she was so mean in my eyes.
Mother dearest.
Yeah.
What was your
Don't call my
what
mom
was your
fat.
original question? I forgot.
About it was pretty much
It was
the
like the rose and
it was
shit.
rose and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the same thing. Like we go back to that. Roles are needed, man. I feel like that's just something that you gotta discuss. Like,
Yeah,
So
rose.
fat.
I just feel like whoever has the best plan and the best way to execute that plan. Like I can have the best plan.
What's best?
For what you agree on. Like if I have a plan, right, and I say it, and you have a better execution, we should follow your execution to my plan. If you have the best plan and I have the better execution, or can think of a better execution of that plan, we should follow my execution to your plan. If I have the best execution and plan, we should follow my execution and plan, and vice versa. And I feel because
But then where did her feelings come?
they shouldn't cause look, me
We put on a
personally,
life, but our feelings gotta be involved when we put on a life.
I know how
Because
the
that's what matters in the long run. Feelings are what cause resentment and all
Yo, you
these
know
other-
what?
the only thing that happens
Get
in
a
the long
fucking
run.
journal and just get the fuck over it.
That's the one thing. But the only thing that happens in the long run, for certain, is death. That's it.
Look, one thing. Have you ever seen like Moesha and Doug?
Go to the
And like the show Doug, they both had a journal and a diary, and they
They
both
did.
seemed happy as fuck.
Moesha seemed happy
In
as
the
fuck.
first few seasons
And
after
as
she
told
stopped
by
writing.
Ginger.
And Dog seemed Patty was getting great. I'm not even about to get it.
Patty, he got the girl.
Nah, she was getting spanked by that bully dude.
Roger?
100%. She was
Y'all
getting spanked.
wildin', man.
With her like,
Nigga, Roger was wilding with jean jacket and all.
yeah,
Not jean jacket, was that leather?
in them
leather
fucking,
jacket?
in them boots.
Son,
Wow.
he was spanking
Okay, I
Patty.
This nigga
Crazy.
Doug finally get the punani,
Yeah,
and he
right.
turned into Quail Man in the bedroom.
Quail Man. Nigga name is Quail
Nigga
Man.
put the belt on his head.
Right.
He got the belt with the
Tweaking.
digital sign.
Ah,
He got that belt.
Nigga got a BB Simon on his head. You think he fired? Nah, son.
That's
Nigga, you know who Roger reminded me of? Jim Jones. Nigga.
Shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yes. But
Shit.
more people would be happy if they had like a journal and all females. Oh, like real shit.
That's what social media is.
No.
Social media is because people journals.
Nah, real shit. That's another thing. If I was to date somebody, like say our relationship is serious, like as soon as we move in together, we're going to therapy.
You know, that's one.
Why do you need therapy that early? Y'all shouldn't be together.
Nah, just we can be in a happy fucking relationship. Everything can be kumbaya. Still going to therapy.
That doesn't even make
That's
sense.
not a bad idea.
It's
That's
still
not-
No,
work.
that doesn't. If you are successfully communicating, you don't need to go to someone
No,
else.
Who
It's okay.
successfully
But
communicates?
no, but okay. So
Happy as hell, really,
no,
like you
I
said.
bet anyway. I bet. So the thing about relationship, like you can always get better at it. Like why not? Okay, the relationship is good. Why can't we get tools to make our relationship even better?
Why do you have to go to someone and have them talk to you?
Same
about-
way that you play ball and you go to fucking camps to get better at it. You know how to play ball. You know how to do the same crossover that they're telling you. You're going to get better. Relationship, it is. You only wanted to get better.
All right, here's how.
Better?
You're talking to your significant other.
Yep.
You have your opinion. She has her opinion, right? Sometimes it's better to have an outside source to take an objective viewpoint, because whether you want to do it or not, you're always going to lean to what you believe in, because it's what you believe in, and you feel like that you gathered the information yourself, right? And you trust yourself to gather information more than you trust the other person.
Okay.
And you feel like what you feel is more valid than what they feel about the same subject, because you believe in your research. But sometimes it takes a third party to view it and be like, okay, why do you feel that way? Just to ask the questions. And I guess a relationship between two people who are communicating well can do that, to ask the question why. But sometimes asking that question why is insulting. I've experienced that
How
shit.
do you prevent that from becoming a crutch?
You can't. Sometimes you
So
can't.
why not and use it when you need it? If someone uses a crutch continuously, they stop needing, or they stop developing the things that were allowing them to walk regularly. Right?
I'm not saying we're going to therapy like every fucking week. Like
You said immediately.
No,
Yo,
I'm talking like we move in and stuff like that. But I'm not talking like we're going like every week, like once a month type of thing. Like stuff still goes on throughout the month that you're still gonna bump heads with, and it just lingers in the air. Even if you're not gonna communicate, stuff still lingers in the air. Or a lot of people compromise in their conversation, but you know what? I'm just gonna let it go. And then therapy is just like a way to vent it out and stuff like that without somebody judging you and stuff like that, and somebody not choosing a side.
Whether you like it or not, when you vent or like you have an opinion about something, you look at the other person as an opposition. It's just a natural thing that occurs. When you have an opinion, someone has an opposite opinion, you look at them as your opposer, right?
Yeah.
And you want to disprove what they believe because you believe in what you believe. You bump heads. And I'm not saying therapy is always necessary, and the right amount of communication can alleviate that. And I'm not saying you don't.
No, I can get why people don't want to go. That was just my thing, what I want to do. But I get why people wouldn't want to go to therapy. Like,
I don't want to go to. I wouldn't want to go to therapy.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like if I have to go to therapy with you that much, we don't belong together. If you can't hear me out and I can't hear you out, we don't belong together. But therapy does help. It does help. I'm not saying don't go to therapy. It does help. I assume it helps. Whenever I argue and there's a third party there, I feel like the argument goes smoother because you're not arguing. Well, you're arguing, but you're not like what women think arguing is. You're having a debate.
Oh, I hate when they
Cancel.
You know what?
Am I canceled?
But it's like, well,
I bet half the women that's watching this video don't know what the fuck I mean when I say arguing and having an argument.
Yo, have you ever got
doubly canceled?
Fuck them. Don't care.
Have you got like a text message or call like, well, I'm not trying to argue with you, but this is what I think about it. Like, you know this is gonna turn to argument.
Cut.
Yeah.
And cut.
Like,
Let's get out of here.
like you know it's about to be argument. Like, are we ending it?
No.
Oh.
I just what you
I don't have
said.
nothing left.
It's all good. You didn't agree with what he said. I did.
It's yeah.
I'm gonna say that's the only side I hate that. Like, you know, sitting there message like it's not an argument, but you trying to start an argument. Like, and they do it at the most.
I feel like when
opportune
women
time.
say that, they mean I don't want you to say nothing back.
Yeah. But like,
You know what's crazy? I said that once.
But
You don't have to respond, but
there's always a
I was
response.
chewed out because of that.
oh, so you just trying to put a muzzle on a motherfucker? Man, like I just, it's crazy because I hate arguments and stuff like that. Like sometimes I like, you know what's crazy? The worst thing I hate out of arguments is when like we're going through it and like you don't understand, and I'm like, no, I understand it. Like I can break down everything that you said to me. I can tell you why you felt that way. I just feel
stupid.
I didn't. No, just fucking
Don't say that. Oh
That's
my
it.
god. It's I
stupid.
say that.
STOO. I just don't agree.
Stupid.
I just I don't agree with it. Like, you know, like if I'm honoring your opinion, like how you feel about it, I will. Like I'll be like, I get why you feel about it, and I respect why you feel like that. But let me tell you why I feel like this. Then
That's what
why
you're not
you
supposed to do.
why? No, yeah, I try to throw it back at them. Like,
So what
No.
I feel.
yeah, why?
Oh, yeah.
Boy,
So shut your ass
No,
up.
you're right about that. As a black man, you can't have a fucking opinion, boy. That shit get worse after I say that shit.
You cannot.
You feel? You bitch ass.
Yeah, right.
Wait a minute. The word that I get the most. Oh, why can't I get this word? Vindictive. Not vindictive. What the fuck is the word?
Just define it and we'll help you.
No.
Petty.
No, not petty. It's like narcissist. I get that all the time. I'm like, you're a narcissist. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Spell it.
I'm like, everybody I know is a narcissist now.
Clearly.
Spell it.
Yo, no, it's just, yo,
Not y'all. Tell them to spell.
but you're a narcissist when you defend
I was
yourself.
waiting for y'all to get quiet.
Nah, I ain't,
That's fucking spelling.
you don't know I ain't spelling it. But, like,
Listen, narcissist.
but like, okay, like, I bet. If somebody attacks you, what do you do?
Defend yourself.
If I attack you, what are you gonna do?
Now.
In life, like
Not now, because you'll probably go to sleep. Well, actually, change my answer. I go to sleep. You start attacking me right now, Cash.
But you know
I go
what
to
I mean.
sleep.
You know, attack and defend, or you gonna attack, right? I'm not gonna just let you fucking. They like, oh, you just trying to turn it around on me. No, I'm hitting you with facts. Now you feel stupid that I'm fucking right.
And now you're
Now
a
I'm a
narcissist.
narcissist. Because I'm right and I hit you with facts, and I'm making you see the world in a different point of view. And now I'm like, oh, you're trying to sway my opinion, or you're trying to manipulate me. How am I trying to manipulate you?
Oh my god, nigga.